What is good, YouTube world? What is the deal? What is good, X world, as well as too, as we join y'all in for this one. As we live tonight on a Mavs game night right now against the New York Knicks. And I've always dreamed of going to Medicine Square Garden. In the Garden, it's going down. We got a good news over here. Y'all know this is the battleground of sports talk. This is DFW Sports Raps, baby, as we go up everything for Dallas Fort Worth sports, man. We go up for Cowboys, we go up for Mavericks, we go up for Stars, Rangers, Wings, FC Dallas, man. We touching it up everything. You know, a little late night tonight, but, you know, Mavs did get a good early play as they did have some news coming in themselves. We'll talk about the moves they made for the trade deadline as they went and got P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford in the trade. Hitting that out. What else we got? Of course, we got the live game matchup right now. You know, we in the fourth quarter right now. Mavs up 91-79. Well, you know, on my tune. Missed it. So we're gonna catch this fourth quarter live. We're gonna talk about the Rangers voiding that arbitration with Adolis Garcia and going ahead and extending him for a couple more years for, you know, talk that details, getting him locked in. And as y'all see at the bottom of the ticker, what's going on? I don't want to say it's confirmed, although Tom Pelissero, you know, his source can be trusted. But until we all jump the gun, I think a lot of us kind of already know what was going on. But it is hotly known that Mike Zimmer is expected to be the Dallas Cowboys' next defensive coordinator. So we'll see what, you know, if Jerry decides to answer it. Of course, he would do it leading up to the week of the Super Bowl. Of course, you know. So we're going to talk about that towards after the Mavs game go off, but we'll talk about how the Mavs had the trade deadline hit up, as well as talking about, you know, Adolis Garcia, you know, the Rangers doing right by him. I mean, the Stars last night came up short. They tried to battle, but Toronto was a little bit too tough for them. As the Stars were able to get a lead up into that. Stars were able to get a lead up into that game, but as soon as they went up 3-2, I mean, that lead lasted like not that long because I think it was within 20 seconds, you know, Stars gave up 2 goals and they just really couldn't really bounce back. Scott Wedgwood. Luka Trey, baby. Luka Trey. As we are live right now, peeping the fourth quarter right now with the Mavs and Knicks. Oh, we poked him. Getting a little live in here. Hold on. But get out of there. Damn, big 3 hit right there. But looking at what the Stars were doing, Jake Ottinger, he wasn't out there. He got the night off after having his career night, having 47 saves the night before against the Sabres. But Scott Wedgwood, he was under siege. The defense for him didn't do him no justice, so they couldn't keep him clean. So he was, you know, he struggled. There you go, DJJ. D-double-J, baby. Let's go. Give me Mo that way. No, you got all that. What's up, Cowboy Nation? Danny, man, what's good, man? Hey, soon as this gets confirmed, come holler at me, man. Come holler. The Knicks are staying up in this thing. What up, Mr. Cowboy? Appreciate you for tuning in. You and Cowboy Nation. What's up, man? Danny up in now. Kleber. He said he can support Zimmer. Hey, if you've been tuning into the show, that was my idea kind of from the jump. I felt like Mike Zimmer, he's the Jerry Jones type of guy. As soon as Jerry Jones came out and said, I want a defensive coordinator that has head coaching experience, it was all in the books. And I kept saying, for me, Mike Zimmer doesn't pose a threat to Mike McCarthy's job, in my mind, which shouldn't put too much pressure on him and all the pressure that's already on him. So I see. He said he got to witness Kobe Bryant statue this evening. Dang, what's up? How'd that feel? How'd that look? What do I think about it? Of course, Kobe should be up there. Kobe should have 2 statues, if I'm not mistaken. He should have one with the number 8, and he should have one with number 24. They retired both his numbers, so I think he should have 2 of them. Tell me this: is that statue? What is it? Which number? Because he should have the fro number 8, and then he should be the good steal, Luka, and then he should have the number 24 as well. So I think he should have 2 statues. Me being honest, even though he used to kill the Mavericks a lot, but why did you foul him and then give up the man? The Knicks are not going away. The Knicks are not going away. Knicks are not going away, man. Mavs, y'all gonna have to finish this. No Julius Randle, no Jalen Brunson, man. This can't be a game y'all let get away, as this Western Conference is coming real tight. Real tight. You can't stand Mike Zimmer. Rex Ryan thinking outside of the box, being a different type of hire that Jerry Jones would do. I'm not too mad about that. Ain't no hate towards that, so I wouldn't be too mad about that. But I felt Mike Zimmer from the jump. I felt him from the jump coming in. I felt this is what he was going to do. 3-1, going for the 4-point play. Hey, you didn't get traded. He said, I ain't get traded. Let me start concentrating and making it faded. And you step under us. Nothing but the bottom of the pylon, baby. Let's make it count for a 4-point play. Mavs extend their lead to 14 right now. Hey, man, I don't care who they playing. Every win in the Western Conference, you have got to grab. You have got to grab. And I think they're sitting on the fringe of the edge right now. Said Vanessa Bryan says whoever has a problem with the statue, she told the people to go. And she should. Like I said, I think Kobe should have 2. I think he should have 1. Like I say, they got his number retired, 2 numbers retired. Damn. Boy, still hitting threes. He got 2 numbers retired, so you might as well give him 2 statues with the 2 numbers in there. Oh, my man Mikey, 2 guns. What's good, bro? How you doing, man? How's everything going? Life outside of ight Sports Radio. How's it doing, man? How's the grind getting your channel together, bro? I need to check out your show, matter of fact. Luka for 3. Let's go. Oh, he got the smirk on. You got the talk to him. As y'all see, I do got the new addition in the background. Oh my gosh, they just trading buckets. Trading buckets right now. Come on, man. Y'all got to stay the course. Y'all got to finish with Kyrie. This your time now. Although Luka hot too, it's both y'all time. Y'all, who want to do it? Kyrie, you come 2-man game right here. Hold up. It's getting real. Oh, herky jerky step back. And he drops it. Let's go. That boy Luka doing something terrible. Oh, but y'all give it up again on the defensive end. God damn. That's why we'll talk about the Mavericks news about them trading for PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. But, we're witnessing something right now. We're witnessing closing moments right now. 2-man game. Go back to it. They're blitzing Luka. Oh, good. He turned it over. Great block, Luka. Comes back and get the block. I see you, boy. I agree, whoever you pick for our defensive head coach. Hey, man, big shout out to you on that, man. I mean, it's more of what Jerry's thinking, We kind of know what type of dudes he wants to bring to the staff. And, kind of still maintain all that type of control. He said he can't stand Luka. I can't say nothing because in the beginning, I couldn't stand Kobe Bryant. I couldn't stand him. Now, I will say, after we did get the sweep over the Lakers in 2010, 2011, it was easier to bury the hatchet. Now, Kobe didn't bury the hatchet because after that, Mark Cuban said some stuff about some amnesty. I would amnesty Kobe this. Man, Kobe put it on our ass every time. He didn't let it be known after that. But for one split time, I was like, wow, now I don't have to hate Kobe. And I'm kind of glad that happened because I was able to come up out of that and start recognizing just what type of throwback player he was. And it's good on my conscience that, I was willing to be giving him his flowers before he passed. So, for sure. But great players make you do that. Great players make you not, not like them, make you not stand them. He said, oh, Mavericks jersey, huh? I mean, you do support, man. I'll probably put some gear up here for my people if you want to, get some. I'll put some sizes up here. I got some stuff up in here, you know what I'm saying, to make it happen and make it see what it do. We trying to expand this channel all the way through and through. Facts. They on commercial break right now. Hey, man said, look at Luka playing defense. The dude should be out there in a mask, but right now, they know that the chase is on. In the Western Conference, it's just too tough. We're not, we didn't build up all them wins like the Celtics did, my guy. Make sure y'all check out my man Mikey Two Guns for sure. Y'all check him out on his YouTube channel. Mikey Two Guns, the OBC. That's, our bleeping city. He hold it down for all Boston sports, man. Basically, the same way I'm doing it for all Dallas Fort Worth team. He doing it all for Boston, covering it, everything. And, I'm trying to get to his level where I can get next to the players and see if we can get some, some real good content. So big shout out to you. Appreciate you for tuning in. He said it was LeBron. Hey, we all know. A lot of people say, hopefully don't freeze. A lot of people say that happened, but you just got to give the Mavericks their credit. That year, they just, like I said, they didn't see a game 7 not once that whole postseason. They were just a hot team, and they were a team that believed. And you finally got you a center, and Dirk was able to be free. It was hard to mess with him, man. Hard, man. Yeah, man. Like, you develop that stuff for, and like I said, it's good. It's easier to talk about it, but it's more good to talk about it when he's like, bro, I'm really glad I buried that hatred. I remember the day he died. It was my fiance's. It was her best friend's birthday, and we were going over there. And as soon as we pulled up, my brother called me and say, bro, Kobe just died. Not no for real or nothing like this. This how it went. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, bro, Kobe just died? Man, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? It was instantly like that. Like, bro, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bean Bryant, man, stop playing. But once I found out everything that was happening, it was his daughter, and then it was some other, some other family, some other people that was there along with some children. I was like, whoa, no, this is real, bro. Like, that to me, that's what makes it more realer than anything is, he lost his daughter, and some other people lost their lives too. That's what makes it real. So, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. What else we got up in here? I see we chapping up in here today. You said you need an XL. I see what I can do for you, and I'll post it up. See what, I can get whatever, but, I have to resell it. It came in and out. I have to resell it. Mavs up by 10. Customized jersey, it's going to cost you some greenbacks. It's going to cost you some snaps on the Petro. Nah, you got it, Mikey. You already know how it is, bro. Like I said, hey, bro. And what it is, he's seeing what's benefit. They give you your analytics and all that stuff for your channel. So it's great to see how he just got to keep going to keep it going somewhere. And like I said, bro, you cover everybody. That's kind of how I feel, how I'm sticking with it. When, you know, Cowboys is always the main topic, but you know, we're going to rock everybody because we're going to always stay in season. We're going to always be bringing content. Oh, good pump fake, Green. Oh, good take. And he beats the shot clock. They called it, what? Oh, it's getting tight. It's getting tight. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't get it off in time. He didn't get it off in time. Yeah, y'all been wanting him up out of there, huh? Y'all been wanting Darvin Ham up out of there. Damn, come on. We only got 2 timeouts. Basically, y'all going to have to play this out. Come on, Kyrie Luka. This is basically all I want. This Dante dude is killing us. Oh, good take, Hardaway. That'll work, though. I like the 3-man lineup. Kleber gets hit in the face. Come on, get back up. Get back up. Oh, my gosh. Open 3. And he shorts it. Ooh, we get lucky. We get lucky. Luka on the fast break. To Green. Oh, Green got stuck, but it's a foul. Boy, intensity high right now. Kleber, you all right, bro? A lot of Mavericks been getting hit upside their face as my man Derek Jones, Derek Lively, he got a mask. He got a fractured nose. Luka supposed to be playing with a mask. He playing with a broken nose. Now Cleveland got whopped upside his nose. Ah, damn. The hell going on? Shoot. Yeah, man. Mr. Cowboy, you right, bro. It don't seem like it. And 2020 was a funny year because it wasn't a funny year, but it was just a COVID year and it was a leap year. But it just don't seem real. It don't seem, like I said, my bro called me and it literally went like this. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, bro, you know Kobe died? Man, stop playing. But it is what it is. For sure, man. Hey, my man Danny, I got you, bro. He said Luka dishing like a PG out there, man. Hey, like I said, Western Conference right now, Mavs sitting in that 8th spot. And the Lakers, my man Danny, your Lakers is chewing on our heels right now. And if you're the Mavericks, your best spot to get is 6. You're not getting nowhere from 4 or up. They out there. You know what I'm saying? They holding it down. But you're going to have to try to catch Phoenix or the Pelicans. So it's going to be interesting. Hey, man, Luka, is this coming down to Kevin Stefanski was named Coach of the Year? I'm surprised D'Amico Ryan didn't get that. But I understand Kevin Stefanski. He had a team that went double digits. And he had like 5 different quarterbacks that played. You know exactly where you were. You're right, man. Big shout out to the man Mamba. And ever since then, I've really took more mode to go at it like Kobe would, you know, about getting better every day, starting this channel. You know, from my channel, if you haven't liked, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you haven't checked out all my vlogs, man, and you know, you see me on X, I be at the games and I try to get, you know, just get the highlights. Just how we get down here in DFW. I need to go to home games, but then I mean road games, but I was like, you know what? Oh, harder way for 3. I wanted the harder way. Let's go. My bad, y'all. This is how we get on game day. Oh, and that's a turnover. Let's go, Mavs. Let's finish it off. This is how I plan to start doing it, you know, coming from now on. Like I said, baseball season, y'all will end up seeing my face a lot because you know how baseball is. They play damn near every day. So, been having to put in extra hours at the job because they giving it. But after all them Cowboy games, I gotta make do right, man. I gotta make do right. Luka from deep, and he hits that boy. Let's go. Shoot him out the gym. In the words of my man Mo 3. Money on my head, price went up again. Heard what they said. Kyrie, you want some? Hold the ball. Hold the ball. The clock is your friend. Give it back to Luka then. Give it back to Luka. Oh, Kyrie takes it. It didn't fall. Damn. Damn. As well as she should, man. As well as she should. I would. Bruh, all of our dudes done got hit upside their nose, man. But they still playing, though. Still playing some ball. Man, trust me, we going to get to more news right now. It's just, let the Mavs pull out. Let them see what they do. Oh, you trying to go to some Maverick games? To the AAC? Man, like I said, I probably won't be going to no games here. I mean, unless it's a friendly deal, but I got you though. I really got you. Probably kind of started like the Rangers did the Section 133, start taking a crew. I normally go by myself or I go with the family, you know what I'm saying? Either or, but man, we can roll deep up in that thing for sure. Like I said, I probably won't go to a Mavericks game till it get close to the end of the season, to be honest with you. Because, like I said, I've got to recoup from all them Cowboy games. Them tickets weren't really where he was sitting. It wasn't cheap. But at the same time, like I said, I enjoyed every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? For the last 2 years, out of the 16-game win streak, you witnessed 12 of them. So it was like, hey, man, it was money well spent. It was money well spent. He said, go to Philly and DC just once with the Cowboys. Philly, man. You know what? I ain't tripping to go anywhere. It would just be interesting, though. I do got to hit DC, though. DC is a fact because I know I can get in there. That's something I can bring the family for. That we can get the tickets to be cheap enough to get everybody up in there. And then there's some stuff out there we can show, being a family trip. I think the fiance should like that. So now Philly, I wouldn't want to try to bring my family out there because 9 times out of 10, that game is going to be a night game. And night games are always different. People are more full. You know how that go. So it looked like the Mavericks will come out with this victory. As they basically up now, for sure. Yeah, Luka drained that boy from deep. That was basically the dagger. He hit back-to-back, and that was the dagger. That was the dagger. Hey, Luka killed it today, though. That's a wrap, man. That's a wrap for them. Go ahead, get up out of there. Go ahead, get up out of there. And then we can get into the meat of some DFW news, y'all. It's a lot of going back and forth. Who, what, when. Who, what, when, where, how. Mavs do come through and get this victory. I don't think they're going to try to hit this shot. I'm calling it right here, right now. Everybody done left the garden. Doink, gang, rebound. Yeah. Mavs get their 29th victory, and like I said, they're trying to hold pace up in that Western Conference right now, man. Spike Lee, you stayed to the end like a true fan. That is on my bucket list to try to get some floor side seats, but I'll put it to you this way, if the Rangers didn't win the World Series, I probably would have tried my hardest to get some floor seats to the Mavericks game. Facts. I'd have tried that. You said, man, hell no, don't go to Philly. Philly, he gonna get into it. I ain't trying to get into it, but you know, if you watch my vlogs, you hear me talking shit. You hear me talking shit, but I promise you, I'm reciprocating the energy that's around. I'm coming in fired up, but I'll be more on the Cowboys, like, you know, trying to hype the Cowboys up or be like, you know, shake that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then once the other fans start talking that mess, then, you know, we can take it there. We can take it there. He said you would feel home at DC. DC, like Cat Williams say. Now, to the rest of the world, this is what DC looks like. Man, yo, I would try to for sure. That boy said, hey, damn. Start a whole trend, man. I like the idea for sure. I just gotta, you know, I've been working these extra hours. Be like that, y'all. It be like that, y'all. Nah, his whole server just, you know, his whole modem just went out. Boy, paying too much money to get some fast internet like that, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's just been a lot of stuff going on, and you know, it got zapped. That's what happened. But your boy's back. Back, Jack. Back, Jack. You believe Mike Zimmer is confirmed? We can check it down going down the stat, man. Yeah, I had that good little blunder out, man. That's, you know, stuff be happening like that. I don't know what happened, but I think it was just more of the modem. Modem cut out on me, but you know, we back. We back. What up, big bro? What's the deal? What is the deal? Big Stone Grill. Oh man, what else? What was I gonna say before I got thoroughly sidetracked? Oh, the Mavs ended up winning today, of course. I need to try to refresh this boy. Yeah, the Mavs end up winning today, catching them, getting their 29th victory for sure. Damn. So we're still trying to check on what's up with Mike Zimmer, but let's go ahead and talk about it. The Mavs ended up winning today. We was just watching this game going live, and like I said, everything that got sidetracked while, trying to figure out what's going on with his internet connection. But as you see, it was a Luka Doncic special, and he, everybody kind of contributed as well. Kyrie only really gave you 16. Josh Green gave you 15. Derrick Jones Jr., if he can continue to give you 18 points or something like that, that's going to be big help, along with Tim Hardaway Jr. having 19. But Luka's being Luka. Luka had 39, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. Typical Luka night, doing his thizzle. I'm pretty sure the highlight of the, is going to be him throwing that thing around his part. So you already know. You already know how that is. Mavs get their big victory. And like I said, they get their 29th victory, still staying pace at that AC right now of the Western Conference standings right now. But big news hit for the Mavericks today as they made their trade for PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford as they get some size, rim protecting, rebounding, and some scoring all in these two players. You do give up Grant Williams, who it just seemed like as the season started going on, we really started it just wasn't really working. I don't think it just was really working too much. We got him for his defense, but defense could be good, but he just didn't have the size that we liked. And that's something that the Mavericks are truly, desperately lacking, the biggest and the most. So it's going to be interesting to see how this shapes out, but I like it. I don't really like that we had to give up a first round pick. That part I don't like, but hey, it's cool. We'll take it. We will take it. You get to, like I said, PJ Washington, he going to be able to score and he got size to him. And then Daniel Gafford comes in where that front court can just be much more bigger. You just get bigger in the front court, which is going to help the Mavericks out tremendously. What type of moves could they, everybody, you want that third bona fide star, but you got two bona fide ones right now. Give them the right role players. Tim Hardaway Jr., we know he can strike when necessary. You got Josh Hardy doing his thing. Ain't nothing wrong with Josh Hardy doing his thing. And then, Josh Green come in and do his thing. So you got enough pieces to actually score. Scoring is not the Mavericks' problem. In my opinion, scoring is not the Mavericks' problem. It's been their size and their athleticism, their size and athleticism on the perimeter as well as in the paint. That to me has been their main problem. But I like the moves. It's something that we were sitting here. If you heard me on the podcast yesterday on Heart of Texas Sports with ight Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that sports, I was saying that the Mavs should be very active before this trade deadline. I felt they were going to make a move, if not two. It sucks for Seth Curry. He brings his, you join a team for the third time and you get traded for the third time. I hate it for him. I really do hate it for him. I hate it for him. But, that I guess that's what they say was with the business. And like I said, Grant Williams, for me, it just wasn't, it just, he ain't got the size, man. And then his scoring, you can't depend on it. He said, happy the Mavs won. He said, I will always go for the Texas team first. Already. The Texas love up in there already. That's what we say down here in Texas. Y'all already know. Already. Oh, Mr. Cowboy talking about some barbecue going to the games. He said, hey, throw it down on the culinary skills. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Cowboy said, born and raised. Way to be. So, like I said, the Mavs made their they made their headlines and they made moves, and I believe they got better. Does it make them a championship contender? I'm not gonna say that. That is what I'm not gonna say. But what I will say, they did make moves to compete. Just to compete. Where they should be able to get up out of this play-in tournament range. They should be able to compete for, that 7-6 seed. Facts. Actually, the 7th seed, my bad, is still playing. They should be able to still compete for that 6th and 5th seed. They're just gonna have to chase down the Pelicans somehow and the Suns somehow, which I believe is doable. My bad. I believe it's doable. And I believe they can, and I believe they will. I really do. What do you say? Nah, for real. Give me the tour of the Star. Yeah, man. Hey, the Star, you think anything is something, man. The Star, that thing's crazy, man. And like I said, you can take your family out there. Look, y'all want to take, if Valentine's Day is coming up, you know what I'm saying? If you go to the Texas Roadhouse all the time or something like that, bro, I'm telling you here right now, it's a far drive, but trips are good when you're with your significant other. You know what I'm saying? What you do, you give people that you want to give them a tour, you take them all the way down there, man. Hey, you take your family. And like I said, even if it could be your significant other, it could be your child, or it could be your family members. Y'all want to just go do something, man, go head out to Frisco. It ain't even just all about the Cowboys. They got like some great restaurants out there, some fire restaurants, actually. Great pricing, and they got some good games up out there as well. So, man, y'all should check it out. Facts. Like I said, for all my dudes out there, trying to court your woman, if you go to the Texas Roadhouse all the time, man, take her to one of them things out there, in Frisco. She'll like it. She might even become a Cowboy fan, and that might even make it better for you. But in the words of Cat Williams, unfortunately, we have an unnatural allegiance to losers that is not like us. I hate it. Your boy hate it. I really do. Let's talk about our man Adolis Garcia. He got extended. They avoided the arbitration today, and the Rangers went on ahead and, okay, you wanted the $6.9 million. We'll go ahead and extend you for 2 years, $7 million a piece. You know what I'm saying? So you get extended for 2 years for $14 million. I like that. That clears him up. So he just want to play some baseball and let that happen. Because we're gonna have to have him. He's worth every penny, because to me, it's not even just his bat that does damage, man. That dude would throw you out from that. He'll throw you out from outfield real quickly, accurately too. So that was something that needed to be done. Now, like I said, what we're just really waiting on is the Jordan Montgomery watch. That's what we're waiting on here right now. I can't wait till they kick it out. You know what I'm saying? Another reason why it'll probably be a minute before I go to a Mavs game. And if I do go to a Mavs game, it might be one, maybe two of them, because I'm really trying to gear up and hit some of these Rangers games up, because this is, hey, they're the ones that's holding the crown right now. So they deserve all the props for sure. For sure. Bleacher Report said that Kobe will have 3 statues. Hey, I feel he should add 2, but 3, hey, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. He said Garcia went out and got that bag. You ain't lying about that, Mr. Cowboy. It was well needed. It was well needed. He said you got me, cuz. Let's go to the game. Yeah, down for it. You're right. Hey, Danny, it's all good. It's all good. And then, be part of the live vlogs. You know what I'm saying? Them vlogs be fire. Like I said, if anybody hasn't checked it out, go ahead and check, especially for all my people that's on X, man. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the content. Check it out. I know a lot of y'all gonna be missing football season once, baseball season come around, because it just get around that time when summer camp comes around. But I'm telling you, if you're missing anything Cowboys football, trust me, I got it in the vaults for you. I got it in the vaults. Especially the last 2 years has been one of them things. So just check them out. Check them out. Try to get you on one of them things, man. But Adolis getting extended, I'm happy for. That keeps continuity and, camaraderie amongst what's going on. You don't want to have no issues with the bread and butter guys. But now we're just trying to see if we can really come to a negotiating terms with Jordan Montgomery. They don't sign Jordan Montgomery, to me, the Rangers are in extreme trouble. That's how much this is going to ride for me. But Adolis getting that bag, it was all well, and it's deserved. Because without him, you don't get that World Series. Now, Court, like I said, it's with the whole team, more the pitchers, but the whole team, especially like folks like Jordan Montgomery. So let's get him paid. Let's get him paid. Now, let's talk about some real stuff, as you see at the bottom of the ticker. As y'all see at the bottom of the ticker, as my man Mr. Cowboy done said, it's been confirmed. It's been confirmed that Cowboys will name Mike Zimmer as the next defensive coordinator. Which, if y'all been checking me out on the live shows, you've kind of been feeling me. I've kind of said that kind of from the jump. Who the names that came to mind? I heard the name Mike Zimmer, and when I heard the name Mike Zimmer get brought up, I was like, thinking like Jerry. Let me try to kind of think like Jerry. I can bring in a guy who wants to actually be here and is willing to do the job and let me provide for him. As in, I can still do what I need to do, and he won't have no issues with that. He will just go out there and coach ball. Also, but Mike Zimmer is a hell of a coach. When I say that, I'm not trying to slight Mike Zimmer, not one shot, not one bit. Not at all. I'm not trying to do that. But what I will say is, I felt, especially when Jerry said he wanted a defensive coordinator with a head coaching job. I mean, maybe if the report is true that he wanted to fire Mike McCarthy at the end of this season, then I can see where the next direction he could want to go. I could see that. But to me, I still don't think. I think bringing Mike Zimmer along still gives Mike McCarthy where, you got a lot of mics around here. Mike McCarthy gets the pressure's on him regardless. But I think you bring in a Mike Vrabel, that's just too much pressure. Too much pressure. Rex Ryan, I wouldn't have mind Rex Ryan, but I think his stuff is just too complex. And for a team that can't stop the run, I think that's the last thing you need to be having is some complex schemes. Our corners fit with him, but I think he runs a little, me personally, it works, but as a defense that cannot stop the run, the last thing we need to be trying to do is be complex in our scheme. Let's, nah. Don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. Hey, you want to find you one? Go to the games, my fella. You ain't even got to go into the games. You can go to the tailgate. Trust me on this. You know, I'm already a taken man, but trust me on this, man. It's everybody out there. You ain't even got to get in the game. Just go to the stadium. Go to the parking lot. Go to the tailgate. Hook yourself up. It's a buffet out there for you, man. You just got to get you a plate. Oh, man. Mike McCarthy, like I said, man, as bad as it seems, you know, let's just put this into perspective, though. Mike McCarthy was hired as a head coach. And what did Jerry Jones do? He hired a defensive coordinator. Okay, Mike McCarthy was hired as a head coach after being years removed from the NFL. He hires Dan Quinn as the defensive coordinator with being head coaching experience that's been coaching recently. Okay, now Dan Quinn walks. Now Mike McCarthy is the coach that's been coaching in the NFL. Now you bring in the defensive coordinator who was once a head coach, but he's been removed from the NFL. And on top of that, both of these guys were NFC North rivals. Wow. You want to talk about, that's a sticky situation. That's a sticky situation. But it's that's how life works. That's how, you know, some things turn. Mike Zimmer, what I like to see with him is to say, you know what, Michael? If we're going to use you on the edge, this is strictly passing down situations. Other than that, we need you to play linebacker. I know you liked what Dan Quinn had in store for you and all that, but let me tell you what's going to help your career. And it probably extends your career because you trying to be an all-down defensive end it will wear on you in a 17-week season. I don't think he has the size to withstand that. And as you see, teams don't mind to run at him. So I feel this is something that the Cowboys and Mike Zimmer will probably show him, look, you know, we'll fix the defensive line, but we're going to need you more at linebacker, fella. And like I said, I'll let you rush the passer. I'll blitz you and I'll let you rush. I'll stand you over the A-gap and see what they want to do. I'll turn you loose from there, and I will put you on edge when necessary, but let's play linebacker, bro. Let's play linebacker. We need a tackling machine that can hit with force at that spot. You don't know what you're going to get with Van Der Esch, but Mike Zimmer, like I said, bro, I don't see nothing wrong with this. I ain't trying to sound like R. Kelly. I don't see nothing wrong with having Mike Zimmer hide. I don't see nothing wrong. What they say, CD Lamb won the moment of the year. You hate what? Big bro, you hate Mike Zimmer being hired? What's up, girl? She said, I'm knocking on that. I'm knocking those down. Breaking my surround. He said he hate the hire. Me personally, I knew this was going, you know. Once his name got brought up, I was more like, yeah, it's going to be Mike Zimmer. Oh, you on baseball? Can they sign Jordan Montgomery? You talking about the Rangers? They better sign Jordan Montgomery if they think they're gonna have a chance to even try to make some type compete for a playoff spot in the AL West. Shit, they better. I ain't got time to be waiting on Jake DeGrom and Max Scherzer to be coming off injury. Although when they come back, it'll be good to have them. But It's toward the end of the season. Get that man Monty signed, man. Stop playing around. It's been reported by Grant Offset, Seth, that it's unsure if PJ Washington and Daniel Gifford will be available to play Saturday. As it will be a DFW Saturday, it'd be hard for me because I have to work Saturday. I won't get off till noon, and I think that's when the Stars end up playing, and then the Mavericks, I think, play at 2. I'll be trying to watch the game, but I'll probably be asleep watching them boys, letting them watch me, being something like that. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see. Hey, like I said, man, I can't go prowling for you. Like I said, I'm a taking man. I'm a taking man, my guy. I can't be out there on the prowl like that. I got to be out there about business. When I go to the games, I'm about business. You know, I'm out there blogging, getting some content. I ain't mingling out there. If I'm mingling, it's more for content purposes, you know, but nah, I ain't breaking up no happy home, man. Not like that, man. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. But like I say, hit that tailgate. I'll pop up and get that content, and then after that, it's like it's like the movie Hitch, you know. I'll give you, you know, your 3 minutes with them surrounding. After that, it's on you. See what you do. Oh man. But Mike Zimmer, like I said, we knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. No. Let me rephrase that. My percentage, I think I was like at a 60+% or something like that, but I was more on that side for sure that we gonna, you know, do our thing. I knew that for sure. Already, cuz. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Cowboy Nation, Danny be always holding it down. Oh, you listeners, guap. What up now? Appreciate you for joining the channel, man. What's good? I don't mean to say man, but, you know, I just be talking like that. Appreciate you for joining the channel. For all my people out here. We just talking about a lot of Dallas-Fort Worth sporting news that done went down today. A lot of it done went down. Like I said, you know, the Stars ended up losing yesterday, but, you know, we'll try to see if they bounce back here Saturday. They were coming off a back-to-back, and like I said, Scott Wedgwood had to take the goal. But the Mavericks ended up pulling out tonight. The Knicks did try to give them all they could. I don't know what it is with the Mavericks playing against teams that are injured and they're not putting them away like they should. They end up struggling and making it a good game. But, you know, Luka was typical Luka tonight as he had 39. Shooting them boys up out the gym. Talked about our man Adolis Garcia getting that extension for 2 more years. So he'll be a Ranger till all the way through 2026. So I like that. That's big good news right there. That's big news right there. He said Mavs made some moves. I expected. We talked about it. We expect them to make some moves here. They needed to make a couple moves. Really like the Gafford. You like Gafford more than Peach because Gafford fits more, which, like I said, scoring. You don't really need too much scoring. Well, you can never have enough scoring, but scoring wasn't their issue. Size and rim protection is really their issue, especially when they come off the bench after Derek Lively. And Gafford is really going to give you most of that. And I like that. But PJ addition, I like too. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like about it with the Mavs is you gave up Seth Curry, you gave up Grant Williams, but a first-round pick as well. That's what kind of made me, kind of not like it. That's what made me kind of not like it. Now, only if we could get a new front office. In the words of R. Kelly, what the song say? I wish. Wish, man. We wish, man. Ain't gonna happen. Appreciate it, Danny. Hey, man, trying to get my gear up more and more, and as if everybody done seen in the background in the corner right there, we got a new addition to the sports booth up in that thing, represent. Hey, and this is basically what the channel is. It's all in one, baby. You see the chains, now you see the main thing. It even got the Dallas skyline on there, so it's representing for all the teams. I love the addition coming up in there, man. Hey. Man, hey, we wish, man. But yeah, love it what's going down. We had this feeling that the Cowboys would try to say something about who they would bring as defensive coordinator right before the Super Bowl, of course. Typical Cowboys. Since we ain't playing in the Super Bowl, let's still stay on your mind while the Super Bowl is getting ready to be played. We'll talk about our, announcing our defense coordinator. And to be honest with you, Rex Ryan, I don't know what that was even all about. I think that was just, blowing smoke right there. I mean, that was just for them to show. But also to sit here and say, it's been twice that the Cowboys have blocked Dan Quinn from taking coaches away. Now we got word that, the Cowboys have blocked Dan Quinn from trying to take Al Harris. So I told you, if you bringing in a coach, it has to be something on it's going to be on Jerry's in them term. And I believe that they're saying that, look, Al Harris, this is non-negotiable. He will be part of the staff. And I think out of all people, Mike Zimmer is very cool with that. Very cool. I think he's very cool with it. For real. You're in the background. Running back and linebacker. I feel you. And like I said, I think you can still go in free agency and do that. I think you can go in free agency and get you a running back. I think you can go in free agency and get you a linebacker. I honestly believe that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love, Danny, for sure, man. Like I said, man, there's a lot of people out here that do Cowboy content, you know what I'm saying? And they good at it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those who's too proud to say, bro, that's the way you get better. You study other people. What did Kobe say? I try that everybody respect Kobe because why? He didn't have an ego about him to learn. And that's what made him great. You got to watch other people's stuff to kind of like critique yourself, what you could do better and do all that type of stuff. So, hey, I'm all up for it. He said the Commanders can't have him. He can take a job anywhere else, but you're not going with Dan Quinn over there. The more and more I start looking at the situation, and I said this on the live after the game, coming back from that ass whooping against Green Bay, I was like, bro, it felt like to me he threw the damn game, bro. Everybody came back and looked and saw how much he ran down, but I'm like, bro, it felt like he threw the damn game. And this is something, hey, Ulysses, you're right. This is something my brother was telling me about. My brother Bug was telling me about that. Man, Spencer Dinwiddie just got traded. I think he just got traded to Toronto. But I remember the Mavs were saying they were trying to get him, but a third team had to get involved. Is that what's happening? We don't know. But you did see Mark Cuban talking to Spencer Dinwiddie a lot. I missed Spencer. Spencer, he was a true pros down here. And he, like I said, that 2022 year, bro, you couldn't tell me nothing when they had Reggie Bullock, Dorian Finney-Smith, along with Spencer Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson. Bro, they were cooking. They cooked. Ooh, that's a good question, Danny. As a running back, the running back position is so funny, but you want a guy that just he exerts his will on the defense. When people go to tackle him, they get tired from tackling him. I think that's what the type of everybody wants to say a workhorse or something like that. But look, bruh, this is the 21st century. Football does not have room for a workhorse no more. I'm just keeping it real. And I don't like it because that's really took football away from football. You have to line up and play football and just beat the man that's across from you sometime. That's really how you can win championships. But to say the least, they just need a running back that can impose will. Or just make a defense tired from trying to tackle him. Just period. What type of bag? I don't know, but we can find out. He said, He said, you smart. You can never have a bad hair day. You know, he bald anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But at the same time, yeah, you know, and then for whatever show he gonna rock, you know, what show he gonna rock? You gonna rock for the Mavericks? You gonna rock for the Stars? You gonna rock for the Rangers? You gonna rock for the Cowboys? You gonna rock for the Wings? Need to give me some FC Dallas gear, and that's probably what we'll do. You know what I'm saying? Doing Dallas Cowboy content. Hey, whatever you need to know, man. Hey, I'll be there with you. I'm looking forward to you doing that. I'm looking forward to you completing your courses and, you know, doing your thing, man, for sure. He said, hey, Mr. Cowboy, the more and more I look at it, bro, he done threw that damn game. You throw the game and now you trying to prop coaches away from our staff? How dare you? I beg your pardon. Hold up there, player. Wait a minute now there. Hold on. Wait a minute now, player. I got you, big bro. I saw you was talking about Jordan Montgomery. Bro. And like I said, man, as much as Adolis gets on, they got to get him back. And like you were telling me, he might be asking for too much money, but we'll see once everybody start reporting how this go. I think he really wants to be a Ranger. He just wants to get paid because he know what it means to the Rangers right now. To be real with you. So I got you on that, big bro. I got you. Like I said, all my people who follow me right now, my man Danny is gonna be doing his thing, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned for him right there. Big supporter of the channel, man. And I'm gonna be a big supporter of his as well. So that's how we gonna rock for sure. Oh, Mr. Cowboy, you asked a great chance. Any chance we bring Pollard back as a second and third down back? A lot of people might not agree with this. Now, it all depends if somebody's willing to really pay Tony Pollard some money, but don't be surprised. It's nothing for me to confirm. It's not like I'm hand on it, but depending on the money situation, because you saw what happened when they let go of Zeke. They just messed themselves up giving him a big contract like that, and then really they just couldn't ask him to take that type of huge of a pay cut. They rather let him try to get his money some elsewhere before they tried to say this is all we can give you. So I kind of felt that's kind of what happened right there. But looking at it now, I'm more like, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if his agency and he's not really getting too much numbers. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Tony Pollard come back. I wouldn't be surprised since he don't be on social media, you know. I think all the Cowboys need to get off of social media and they'll be all right. For sure. What's up, raising my Modelo to all the content creators, the Daily Grind. Hey, he got Modelo. I normally have Dos Equis, but you know, this is what they serve at all the games, and he's the official beer. So we went on ahead, and it's good for me to start drinking light beer anyway. Summer about to come around. I should start dragging on your boy. But you're right. Toast to all my content creators. Ain't no hate. Whatever, you know, whatever city or whatever you doing, it ain't even got to be about sports, man. I mean, all the people who out there doing stuff, man, keep doing y'all thing, man. And like I said, man, you just got to stay consistent. And this is where we were talking about Kobe earlier. And this is giving me a reminder. I have his book, matter of fact. I'm trying to make me a shelf up in here where I can host my books up in here. But it's about taking his mama mentality where if you're willing to put in the work when no one's looking, then you shouldn't, it don't hurt you if no one's looking. You see what I'm saying? So just put in the work, man. Just put in the work and it will come around. So my man Mikey Two Guns is right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did you have your show today? If you had your show today before, I'm about to end this. Before I hit the sheets, I'll probably check you out for sure. Go ahead and see what y'all talking about over there up in Beantown. I know it's mostly about y'all Celtics because y'all Celtics is hot. They hot. Mr. Cowboy, you're right. I think we, truth be told, and he came out and said on 105.3 The Fan today that he probably is denying it, but he was like the offense couldn't really get no rhythm in running the football because they became a pass to run team. And I felt during the season that's what they're going to be. Now, this is where the huge indictment comes on Mike McCarthy. Your ass got rid of Kellen Moore because in your words, you said, look, we're going to just try to put up points no matter how it is, but we're going to try to be balanced. It ain't about putting up all these yards and stuff. And what y'all ass do? Y'all tried that balanced bullshit, got stomped against the Niners, had a come to fruition meeting and said, all right, I think we're just going to start throwing. That's exactly what you did. So you went out there and you capped. You big capped on what you was going to do after getting rid of Kellen Moore. So, nah, man, you are under the most pressure, bro. Now to his defense, bro, the offense haven't fully been the problem. The offense has been the problem in the postseason losses. I mean, besides against the Packers, they still put up, like I said, bro, they were supposed to put up them numbers regardless. They just shouldn't have been doing it in catch-up mode when the game was out of reach. I know you like some Miller. Or do you get the Modelo's when you go to the games? I know you be at the game, so do you get the Miller Lights or do you get the Modelo's up in there? I think they do got Boston could be different, but the NBA is the NBA what they selling. He said McCarthy is a better play caller than Kellen Moore. I totally agree. As you saw, less turnovers this year. They both had the same quarterback. Now, the same result, what happened was in the playoff, no, I can't say that because in this playoff loss with Mike McCarthy, they just got started slow. Still put up numbers. They just started slow. I got like 2 more shorts that I can post of that game, and I'm letting it go. I think I better let it go. Big facts. But hey, you're right though. Our pass game was good. Just think about if we had a run game. So is it the running back? And it does depend on the type of running back you have, because if you have that type of running back that does strike fear into that defense, shit, the passing game get more wide open. I mean, that's elementary football. We all know that. But at the same time, this is kind of what you're looking at. So, but I think, this is squarely going to rely on Mike McCarthy, CeeDee Lamb. And for me, I think you found a bona fide number 2 option in Jake Ferguson. I honestly believe that. Jake Ferguson, he's your bona fide number 2. That's how I feel. And you can't tell me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I only got like 2 more. And the only reason I do it, bro, because it helps draw content. It draws attention to the channel, bro. even if the hate comes, because it'd be a lot of people in there talking shit, talking about, yeah, here y'all go home, you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff. But any publicity is actually good publicity when it comes to the channel. So that's the only reason, trust me. I still got the videos, and people like, why don't you make the video? For why? I didn't even stay the whole game. It wasn't no need to. It wasn't no need to. They got their asses whipped. That's what happened to them. No, Mikey, for real, big win for the Mavs tonight. Now, beating the Knicks, yeah, it ain't easy, but to be honest, man, had they probably had Jalen Bronson and Julius Randle playing, they Knicks probably would have won that game. But the Mavs did what they were supposed to do, doing like the Dallas Cowboys. They beating up on teams they supposed to, especially when they injured or not good at the moment. But the Knicks are good. They were just hurt. So that's that. You hit that boy. You say Paul is not. You don't think after the injury he could? Hey, Lamar Jackson won MVP, y'all. Won MVP. Well, that would be a story for another time, because I have no room to defend Dak right now. Although his numbers can defend itself, but I'm in no position to to defend Dak on that part. But give him some time. Give Tony Pollard some time, Danny. Let's see what happens. I don't even, what happened, what he ended up breaking, he didn't even have surgery on. He ended up having surgery on something else. So it was like he had 2 injuries. So it wasn't just one injury he had. It almost damn near was like 2. What's the Mavs at home? No, the Mavs were in New York, in the Garden. What did Jackie Chan say? I always dreamed of going to Madison Square Garden. He said, call Marshawn Lynch. Is that what you was talking about? Give him some Skittles. Give him some millions and some Skittles. And just bring him in on short. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well get Zeke back, to be honest with you. But I don't think Marshawn Lynch, he ain't messing with no Jerry Jones. Nah. We know what type of cat Marshawn Lynch is, bro. That ain't happening. I mean, Jerry has been known to have some, loose cannons down here, but Marshawn Lynch is a different type of cat, bro. He ain't going for that. And I see, to your point, he might not be the same running back that we kind of expected, him kind of having 2 injuries going on. So I do agree with you right there. Only for some reason there's something in me that's saying, bro, you can still use Tony Pollard. I don't know what it is, but his pass protection, his blitz pickup protection, I guess since he got hurt, got better. So that's something I have to salute him for. Facts. I can't shit on him all the way like that. I mean, out of all the running backs, he was your most healthiest, coming off of 2 injuries. You see what I'm saying? So, that's a little back and forthish. For me, it is. But I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him back. But if Jerry is not on big cap status, if he ain't big capping, if he's talking about going all in, then you look for him to try to make something happen. As Ulysses saying right here, Derrick Henry, please. Jerry, that man lives and practice in Dallas, so why not bring him down here? I don't even think the money for 1 year is going to even be worth it. I mean, now when I say that, I don't even think it's going to be that expensive. Jerry is not, he doesn't do that part with the free agents. That's his son, Cap Boy. But in the words of Jerry, if you're going all in, Derrick Henry, me please too. A Derrick Henry in the backfield, all for these Cowboys just to go in the playoffs and choke. I'm just practicing my reverse psychology, yo. Because for years we've been saying that they win Super Bowl, win Super Bowl, win Super Bowl, win. For years we've been saying this all year, this all year, this all year. Well, you know what? I'm coming to the fact where they ass gonna suck. It ain't our year. I'ma just go with that mindset and let's see what happens. Cause what we've been doing here lately ain't working. Ain't working. It ain't working. No, it ain't working. It ain't working. And like with the Cowboys, when I tried to walk away, you do shit like hire Mike Zimmer Super Bowl Sunday. This shit crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's that Lauryn Hill right there, if y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, nah, this is for real, man. You can't make this stuff up with the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know what it is. Derrick Henry. That would be like hitting the lottery. Hitting the lottery. I'm trying to hit it twice. Shit. Looking like I hit the lotto twice. But I can only imagine a Derrick Henry coming out of there. Now, my brother saying he would take Saquon Barkley, but to me, Saquon Barkley, he too tub shouted for me. I think he can do more out the backfield. He will probably be able to do more out the backfield because he could catch out the backfield, but it don't do me no good if you always in the tub, my guy. If you always in the tub, ain't nothing you can do for me. Who you talking about, Danny? You talking about oh, you just still talking about Tony Pollard? I feel you. Tony Pollard just wasn't the same. He wasn't the same, but he still gave you, I don't want to say enough. He still gave you some production. Not high production. He gave you production. Let's say it that way. Cameron Hayward named Walter Payton Man of the Year, so Dak ain't getting that one. It is what it is. It is what it is. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, one of the best albums of all time. Hey, my man Mikey Two Guns, you feel where I'm at. You see how I dropped that? That's kind of why this is sports raps. I call it sports raps because before I really took this on head on, I did music. You know what I'm saying? And this, I still got like my studio kind of set up with my monitors, and I still got some of my stuff. But music, I guess when I was younger, it just hit different for me. And now as I got older, I be wanting to rap more about the conscious stuff, or I'm going to rap some player stuff. And I just saw it. That's the avenue that I just don't need no more. At this stage of my life, I don't have no hunger to rap like that. I would be making bullshit because what he say, dude has been winning in real life here over the years. So, I just chose to go ahead and put the music to the side. But that's why we're intertwining this with our sports. That's how we do it. Pretty soon when I start, making some more vlogs and some videos, I'll be just putting a lot of my old music to it and, let y'all judge from there. So you was on it. I see you was on it, my man Mikey. He said, I was prepared for a heartbreak once again in the playoffs. I feel Ulysses. By halftime in that Packers game, he said, I wasn't even mad. I was just like, bruh. And I'm sitting there at the game, and I'm just like, Packer fans talking mad. And I mean, deservedly so. I mean, it's not their fault. Cowboys came out bullshitting. That ain't their fault. But sitting there, I was just more like, this is the worst thing that could happen. Y'all don't come out ready to play. And you just done seen that too many times when it matters the most. When they come out ready to play, bro, they lights on like they did against the Bucks, bro. But when they don't come out ready to play, they let you down. And I'm sitting there like, they got a chance to come back. And then that pick six happened. I was like, man, can y'all just make this motherfucker close? I got to cuss on that, man. Can y'all just make this close? And I'll be all right, but damn, bro, that was depressing. And then, like I said, he left the game. When he went to the game, it was 19 degrees, boy. He left the game, it was 15 degrees with some wind chill. So it's like, it was about like 11 degrees going there and about like 7 degrees coming up out that bitch, only just to see Cowboys get their ass whipped. But you're right, though. I couldn't even be too mad. If this was the old me when I wasn't winning in real life, I call it, you know. And when I say winning in real life, it's about having a positive attitude about what you know, for every day that you get and how you go about life. That's what makes a winner to me. You know, a person could have nothing, but if they show up every day like, you know, this is their last day and they going hard at it, I mean, that's the highest respect for me. I admire that type of stuff because that just lets me know, man, it don't matter what you're going through. Just keep pounding the pavement. That's that Mamba mentality. So that's how we gonna ride for it. Facts. He said it's dangerous being a rapper, and that's another thing too, man. That's another thing too, and you know, it became I don't even want to, you know, I can't even call it, but you know, a lot of stuff happened around in Dallas in that time. About the last 4 years, but it's I can't even put my hand around it. And also for me, it wasn't even just that. The lane was too congested in music. Everybody do music. Just like now, everybody doing podcasting now. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to try to figure out to make yourself different. A lot of people that I know, they're podcasting, but they're not doing sports podcasting. And like I said, I know a lot of people who do cowboy content, but that's all they do is strictly cowboy content. Me, I'm telling you, as you see, I'm going everywhere in the DFW with it. That's kind of where I'm trying to set myself apart, where this is a round table for all sports in the DFW. And if you check out the channel, you check out the vlogs, you see what I'm talking about. You for sure see what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Hey, man, MySpace, what, man, bruh, you took it back. It's kind of crazy because me and my supervisor, we was talking about back in the days coming up, and he was like, man, if you know, we didn't trip on what to eat because parents was like, look, you gonna eat what I cook or you gonna eat what's in the refrigerator, whatnot. I'm not buying you no food. And then after you done ate bologna so many times, the one, you know, I don't eat bologna no more because I ate it so much growing up. I don't have no taste for it. But if I had to string myself on a budget where that's really what I could afford to eat, man, you damn right I'm about to put that boy on a skillet, get it crisp around the edges, let it bubble up. Some people put hot sauce. I just need some mustard. Throw some, you know, melt the cheese on that boy. Man, you better stop playing. But life is still good. I ain't saying he eating shrimp and caviar every night, but life is good. Life is good for sure. Yeah, the injury industry dangerous, man. Yeah. Every time you look up on YouTube, and that was another reason I decided to go ahead and do my sports content as well, man, because I had to clear up my content from all the music stuff because I just kept seeing too much bullshit, you know, fights, shootings, all that type of stuff. So I was like, let's just switch it over to the sports. And ever since I did that, bro, life has went all the way up. I'm not gonna lie. Because now all my content come up is just more sports or some comedian type stuff. I'm kind of trying to, doing this show right now is for me, I'm trying to have that feel of, you could tell my age growing up watching Martin. You know how he had his radio show and then he had his own TV show within the show. So I'm kind of building up to that type of stuff where it's still raw, still kind of keep it fun, keep it laid back, that type of stuff. But it's going to be everything what we do on, in the DFW right here. Like I said, I keep looking at the new edition, man. The new edition is fire. If y'all haven't checked it out, right there up in the top corner above the old Texas Stadium in Irving next to the sports wraps. That thing fire. That thing just came in and I'm loving it. And I'm looking to keep adding up in here, doing some things. What'd you say? He said, eat what I cook or go to bed hungry. Hey, facts. So you got to do what you got to do, right? You got to do what you got to do. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. Hey, man, so you just clean up the content that you absorb and you start, and the music to me, it was too much of, even though it's a competitive venture to go into, it's still a lot more downplaying on other people's stuff than any. It perpetuates drama because you're already trying to say my shit better than yours. Now, when people creating content, they're just saying they're creating fire content. They ain't just trying to say my content way better than yours. But with like rap, you kind of got to be controversial just to get you somewhere. If you like doing content, let's say you like working on cars, but all you do is just set your camera up and you working on your, bruh, when you doing something that you really like to do, you ain't in comparison with nobody. I love talking sports. If I was just talking Cowboys, then I'd be trying to compare and do all that other stuff. But I'm just representing from the city where I'm from, the metroplex where we hold it down from. So that's what make it fire for me. I can keep going on and on and on. Hey, like I said, Mike, I see how your studio is, man. I'm trying to make sure mine get up into the right atmosphere up in there, man, for sure. Hey, it is a fight. It is a fight. I should have left the damn TV on, but you know what? I've been working overtime all week since, I don't work Saturday. I'll be working Saturday again. So I got to get up like extra early to be going to work. So soon as I need to be getting to bed anyway because it's going to be crack of dawn for me. But I had to break down some things that done went down today. But yeah, man, I saw that he was fighting, but it is what it is. Let me know who win that. Like I said, Mikey, if I know you got your show once a week, but bro, you might just have to, try to do multiple shows in a week, man. I learned once I started doing multiple shows in a week, that's when the channel really started taking off a little bit. So try to hit you up as many as you can. He said, how about them Cowboys? Although they sitting at the house, that's what's about them, but love them to death, ride or die for them. At the end of the day, if the world were to end, we ended it with 5 rings at the same time, and I was alive to see 3 of them. I can rest my head on that. In the words of Future. I mean, for a team that ain't won a Super Bowl in a long time, you still got 5 rings. I mean, sure, life's good. Hey, Cowboys Nation is deep. I think all Cowboy content creators should link up and create a super pod and make the haters even more mad. Let's make them more mad. Already break it down for me for sure. And he said, man, hey, Like I said, it's gonna be tiresome, man. It is tiresome, but bro, it will grow, bro. It will grow. As long as you stand in their face, it will grow. I'm here to tell you that. For damn sure. Hey, man, you heard what Cowboy Nation Danny said? We holding it down. We holding it down, Cowboys Nation. So come check us out. And like I said, and if you any of my people that's from the DFW, if you done moved from Texas and you done found better things, or you done had to check on family outside, it's your channel, man. Like, subscribe, check in right here. Hit that notification bell. I ain't gonna fail you. He said, I ain't gonna fail you now. I'm gonna get the sports out, cause y'all don't want nobody else but me, that Drew Steele. Let's go. You know what I'm talking about? Take it back. Although that's some H-Town music, but that's a story for another. That's about the only way D-Town and H-Town, or I should say from Dallas Fort Worth, that we feel H-Town. It's more the music culture we all grew up on. So there's no denying that. But teams-wise, I care less. So, Mr. Cowboy, I'll see you in the diamond, man, with your Astro fan having self. I'll see you, man. I'll see you. Man, what? It's almost, it's after 10 o'clock. We've been rolling for an hour and a half, man. It's been a live streaming. Like I said, man, we went over everything, what happened today. Like I said, the Mavs made moves before the trade deadline. They went and got P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford. They get some size, and they get a little bit of scoring. They give up Seth Curry, a first-round pick, and Grant Williams. In that, we talked about Adolis Garcia. They beat the arbitration, and the Rangers went on ahead and gave Adolis a good extension. So we'll have El Bombe all the way through 2026. So that's big right there. Mavs came through live tonight. I mean, it was a shorthanded Knicks team, but the Mavs did end up coming through, winning 122-108, picking up their 29th victory of the season. They will be in action Saturday against the team that is tied for number one position in the Western Conference. That's them young Oklahoma City Thunder. So Mavs got to stack up every win as possible. They got to stack up every win they need. And, of course, as you see at the bottom of the ticker, Mike Zimmer is expected to be named the Dallas Cowboys' next defensive coordinator. And I believe Al Harris will still stay a part of this staff, which is big for me. And I think that's what all this had drove into. You're going to bring other people, and you were probably asking them, what are your ideas as a defensive back coach? And soon as y'all probably had y'all own ideas, y'all were no longer a candidate. I honestly believe that's what happened. Therefore, I said I knew Zimmer would be a good fit for Jerry to make this move. Now, we'll see when it come out confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's been pretty much confirmed. So we'll get down. Like I said, man, I'm going to have to wrap this show up. Let's see what happens Friday. I won't be able to, it'll be a free night, but also as well, I have to get up extra early Saturday morning to go, make some more money. I gotta get back on them Cowboy tickets so I can hit these Rangers. I mean, I'll hit a Mavs game up soon, but I'm really trying to focus and get ready for these Rangers. I can't wait till baseball season. So that's how we're going to do it. So everybody in the chat, biggest supporters, man. Big shout out to my man, Cowboy Nation, Danny in the house. I got some, man, I look forward to, having you on the show here pretty soon, man. He said he can't wait to get a hat in Jersey, man. I'll have some props up here. Put your bid in, and then we'll see what we can do. That's facts. Put your bid in, and we'll see what we can do. Get you some stuff going right up in here, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to you, though, and appreciate your support for always supporting the show as well. My man, Mikey, Two Guns. Like I said, make sure y'all check him out. Check out his YouTube page because my man going up right there. Check out my man, Mikey, Two Guns. That man bring it. For Boston sports. His content fire, man. Like I said, he's rubbing elbows and talking with former players and current players. Check him out. Mr. Cowboy, Appreciate showing that Texas love, my guy. Hey, appreciate your support as always, joining in the chat room. Bug, we'll probably catch another time over the weekend. We'll probably jump in and do our thing. So we'll jump in there and, do some Ulysses Guap. I can't forget about you. Appreciate you for chiming in, giving us some news, especially talking about some of the Mavericks. I know you was watching. So big shout out, big salute. Appreciate you for tuning in as well. And to everybody else, if you catch this playback, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for making the live chat really live, holding it down out here. And I can't wait to see y'all, see what happens when more news come out around the DFWs, especially when they converse with the Cowboys. So we'll see. Check us all out because we got it going on, man. And this is how we rock. And like I say, y'all know what my slogan is. The eyes and flavor of DFW sports. What's ever going down in these walls between these professional teams in the city, we're going to try to bring it to y'all, man. And if we in the trenches going to the game, we'll bring that to y'all as well. So that's how we rocking. Y'all know what this is. This is the Battlegrounds of Sports Talk, representing for DFW Sports Raps. Y'all know how I end the show. So it's about to be weekend. It's about to be Valentine's weekend. So you got your significant other, or if you don't have somebody, treat yourself like you are your significant other somebody. And have a good time, man. Keep it self-made. That's what I would say. So make sure you do everything with love because you know what? Love always wins. And when love always wins, it becomes law. So that's what I'm taking with y'all. And make sure y'all have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see y'all next time coming. Let's go. Peace out. I still can't help it that we them boys, the Mavs.